Hi, I'm Tom Hendrickson from the Agile Online Summit. We have with us a special guest today. Brandon Rains is an organizational design and enterprise coach. He is also our Agile Online Summit 2021 track chair for coaching. So just a quick reminder, the Agile Online Summit 2021 is coming up October 25th through the 27th. Brandon, introduce yourself to the people here at the Agile Online Summit.
Hi, Tom. Thanks for having me. I'm Brandon Rains. I've been coaching for about, almost 14 years now. My background is as a software developer, so I'd like to think that I pull in a lot of the technical coaching as well as organizational coaching to the mix. And I'm a big believer that beyond just the mechanics of agility, which I think are awesome, I think there's something special about building relationships between people. And that seems pretty magical as far as building great products.
Yeah, those relationships are kind of foundational, aren't they, Brandon, to a good team?
Yeah, yes, they very much are. I think that's a great way to say it is that they're in fact foundational. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And just to kind of give a highlight to another relationship that you have with Bob Galen, he recommended you. So you and Bob have worked together, I think, and done some training together, or he's trained you or something along those lines?
Yeah, all of that is true. I feel like I'm constantly being trained by Bob and learning things from Bob. He's an awesome human being. He's an awesome coach. And yeah, we've gone through some training together as well. Both of us went through some relationship coaching training together, which was an awesome experience. And we seem to just kind of flow in each other's circles over the years, which has been it's been great.
Yeah. Yeah, he was a track chair for us last year, and I always enjoy him, and it's always fun to talk to Bob because you don't know where the conversation will go, but he's a lot of fun.
Yes, indeed. Love a good conversation with Bob.
Yeah, exactly. Well, to bring us back to what we want to talk about today, Brandon, you are our track chair for coaching. So to kind of level set, what does coaching mean to Brandon?
Yeah, so since this is an agile coaching event, I think there's a couple of different dynamics to talk about. I think there's clearly different stances to talk about. And one stance is, there's consulting, there's pure consulting and training, whereas there's some basic foundational things to understand, principles and values, and even some practices that are really, really important in the agile space and product delivery space that as coaches, we bring to the table to our clients that we work with. And then, as we've already been talking about, relationships are important. Relationships are meaningful and powerful. And so I think also as coaches, we can bring the idea of partnering with our clients and being able to reveal certain things that could be happening, observations, and being able to work with our clients to help them understand what those things are and help to unlock some of the ideas and solutions to their challenges along with them. I think there's mentorship and facilitation. There's a lot of lots of different stances that us as coaches that we can explore and be part of. Some of us get to explore some more than one stance with a particular client. Mm-hmm. Some just focus on one. But yeah, there's a multitude of things to kind of think about when it comes to coaching.
Yeah, and all those stances are so important. Like you mentioned, when you work with a client, you need to know kind of the different when to use one and when maybe not to use certain ones, right?
Absolutely. And when you aren't good at one and you have to get some help from others.
Yes.
And when it's not appropriate to do more than one stance because there could be some potential conflicts there. You may not be able to really unlock one portion if you're trying to do more than one. It can be a pretty complex thing at times.
Yeah. So what are your goals with creating this track, Brandon?
I am hoping that we get to explore all those things that we've been talking about up to this point. Is what are some of those different stances? I'd love to hear. I'd love folks to be able to bring some of the challenges that they've been experiencing around coaches. What are some of the things that they're curious about? What are some of the things that they want to explore? What are some of the things that their clients are experiencing, and how to make that relationship between coach and client even better? it's so many things to bring. So I kind of want to open the world really, really wide of what coaching is, and perhaps even what coaching isn't. I think that can be some confusing part of it as well.
Yeah, that's important too, isn't it? When we kind of say what it isn't, because that's probably, I'm sure you see this, that line maybe gets blurred at times when people are in an organization, doesn't it?
Oh gosh, and it took me a long time to figure that out. So, and I can't be alone, I'm guessing. Yeah.
Yes. So true. So true. I like how you mentioned too, Brandon, curiosity. I think for me, that's such an important thing as a coach or a scrum master, or even in any person in an agile team, to be curious about learning and developing more, isn't it?
Yeah, they feel like I feel like they're these dual superpowers that I've been introduced to: curiosity and awareness,
Mm.
and being able to kind of capture both of those and explore them and get deeper into them and strengthening them as a coach has been something that's been incredibly helpful. And so I'm hoping others have been experiencing that, or maybe want to experience that and pull that into their own coaching practice.
Yeah. Yeah. Excellent. So who is the intended audience for this track, Brandon?
So I think those who are considering themselves coaches right now is one of the major ones. But and also, I consider Scrum Masters to be coaches, and so Scrum Masters come join the conversation, contribute to the conversation. And I think anyone who is in a leadership position, there is some aspect of coaching that could actually enhance your leadership. So I think those are the big three, I would say.
Yeah. Yeah. That leadership does kind of, you know, you need that coaching aspect a lot of times, don't you, to be a good leader?
Absolutely. I think in the world that we live in now, where there's constant change, and we've decided to, apply agility because of that constant change, it means that not one person knows all of the answers to every single thing. So being able to bring a lot of the coaching skills that we'll talk about to bear, to pull in a wise crowd, if you will, to apply it to problem sets, I think is a skill sets that's going to be needed more and more going forward.
Yeah. Yeah. I really am looking forward to this track, Brandon. Any closing thoughts?
I'd say be big, be bold. Think out there about the different aspects of coaching. Bring something new, or bring something even that we've heard before, but maybe your take on it, because maybe we've never heard your voice before. Yeah, I'm really interested.
Excellent. Brandon, thank you for joining us today.
My pleasure.
Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. On behalf of Brandon Rains, I am Tom Hendrickson for the Agile Online Summit.